on, you radical. This is for Google. I put the other one on Facebook because I don't dare talk the truth. I don't dare do anything because they're burning down the library. So the three branches of government in the United States are tipping over. What's that sound? What's that sound? Militarism, militarism, militarism. Used to be judicial, legislative, and executive. Now it's NSA, CIA, CFR. Militarism, militarism, militarism. The three branches of government now in the United States. Google, Facebook. No. Like you said, CIA. They got control, Patriot Act. So this is... Be good, yeah. This is an important historic video. So they made a book. How did Kevin Blanch get his hands off? So these are the real whistleblowers of S.O.N.G. See the logo? This is how they started. They were cheating, saving $100 million. They made a book. Somebody made a book. Kevin Blanch got his hands on it. Two of the people that are in these pictures on this are the whistleblowers who said to Kevin Blanch why he's in the bone marrow transplant at LDS dying on June 30th, 2012, when they had the steam malfunction. So this is when this madness started. Now my dad, the Marine, is ONOFRE. I've been tied with these my whole life. So got steam. I have the 2010 one too. So they were switching out this generator, and they realized PV, Jerry Brown, everybody was in on it. They realized they could save $100 million by not using the Mitsubishi and switching to a cheaper one. And they were having problems with it. They had a scram, they called it. It wasn't a scram. They ended up with a steam malfunction at level, the scale goes to 1 to 7. They vented all over San Clemente, and this is how S.O.N.G. went down. This is how this madness started. Thank you, you guys. Great. And we risked their lives. So they were switching out this generator. It's historic. Get it backed up. There it is. They made a book. How did Kevin Blanch get his hands on it? Shh. So Gary gets $5 million for whistleblowing when these are the whistleblowers and Kevin Blanch. Get this backed up. How long must I sing this song? A song to end all songs. What's the music in the background? I don't know, but it's creepy. It's really creepy. Well, what do you expect them? The Browning's arms, for profiteer you. They made a book. Uh-oh. Kevin Blanch got his hands on it. Bankrupt. This is how they started out. So, they made a book. So the real whistleblowers, there are pictures in here of who they are. I'm not going to tell you who they are. So, they're here in Utah, the generator. So, they're supposed to bring it up the road, go in the front door. They brought it in by ship, the back door. The Marines brought it in because Pendleton's where? It's on the Marine base. I was literally conceived on that beach. That's why I have a twin sister. That's why I was mutated. My nuked to death dead father, the Marine at Pendleton. It's historic. Get it backed up. So that's when this madness started. They realized they could save between $10 and $100 million on using the cheaper generator. So they began to cheat. And they had what they called the scram in 2010, 2011, blah, blah. But they didn't realize there was a couple whistleblowers in there watching the show, and Kevin Blanch was watching. I'm in the bone marrow transplant at LDS dying of cancer when this happened. Now we're the sewer here in Utah. Bring the hot nuclear waste. We have laws against it. Don't matter. They're both here. And I'm the only media that's reported it. You know, Geiger counters and all. Over the state limits. That don't matter. What is that noise? Militarism, militarism, militarism. They're like calling an airstrike on Blanch. It's all we hear all day, 24/7. It's disturbing. All day, every day. So, they were cheating. I'm not going to tell you who the whistleblowers are, of course not. I protect my sources. So, they were cheating. They started to have problems. They reported it as a scram. I'm like, well, I get cancer on 11/11/11. Go in the bone marrow transplant 10 years ago, so I go in. I'm fighting for my life. So we evolved clear up into January 30th, 2012, and that was a major accident that happened in S.O.N.G. So these guys right here leaked it to me because they knew I was dying anyway. They knew that I would put it up, and they didn't know where to go. So I leaked it to Kamala Harris because I knew Kamala Harris is via her mother, the epidemiologist, from my years of protesting. You know, everybody's also calling me, asking me about the oil spill. Oh, is it here? Oh boy, is it there. Right there. The Winter White House, asked Nixon. Hot Watergate. So, I had connections with Kamala Harris's office. She was the AG. I leaked it to her. I knew her mom, the epidemiologist, Livermore, blah, 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 blah. I put all kinds of stuff out. It went to me. I had the field. It was in a bone marrow crime, dying anyway. Well, they're not going to do anything. These guys were scared for their lives. They're cheating, Kevin. They're cheating. Look at this. Pictures of them duct taping, you know, whatever, because they couldn't get it to work. Well, this is an active reactor by then. This is 2012. It's active. They'd already had the scram. They'd had the thing in 2010, 2011. This nightmare. Oh, it backed up. It didn't work. They were cheating. They were saying, and then PV and Jerry Brown and everybody was in it. They were in Warsaw. Kamala Harris's office raided PV's house with the police. Head of the California Public Committee who told me to go F myself in public. She got the goods. Signed notes. Chopping up the money in Warsaw, Poland, of all places. Had him dead to rights. How come she didn't finish the job? She became United States Senator. The new AG, he got on the anti-nuclear, well, he got on the nuclear winning team, but they had no intention to shut down. None. But they were afraid of Kevin Blanch's post-ignorance army. I leaked that to her. I leaked it to friends in the media. Then Mitch from Channel 10 came down. He did all that great work. God, talk about awards he deserves. And anyway, Barbie and friends, people that I knew, I leaked it stuff. They put it on the news. People in SoCal went skitsed. What? Then Kamala Harris's office went to work. Threatened to throw them all in jail. Kevin Blanch is full of cancer, out of the bone marrow, in the hearings, arrested. Before I even spoke, Gene Stone, Gary Hedrick, you know, old Donna Young, Donna Gilmore, you know, everybody. Ace Hoffman, we fought for years and years and years. Oh, we had him. We got him. They still weren't going to stop. Friends of the Earth stepped in. Friends of the Earth is the reason we have Diablo Canyon TikTok. Not only this accomplishment, we tipped over this domino. Boom. We got the spent fuel out of those swimming pools for 40, 50 years and were never built for it into dry cask containers. Those guys. 30 years ahead of schedule, 40 years ahead of schedule, half budget. Mike Gary gets $5 million in whistleblower fee. You're looking at the whistleblower. And those guys right there. That's an historical document. Get it backed up. So, where'd you get it? You don't know, do you? I protect my sources. They cheated. There's the evidence right there. They cheated. So they still were going to stay open. But they were afraid of Kevin Blanch's post-ignorance army. Remember I said we're going to hit the beach on D-Day. We're going to hit the beach on D-Day. Watch out. You know, they still planned it, but they got afraid of jail because they're afraid of Kamala Harris's office at the time. They knew Kevin Blanch was leaking. They're like, whoa, look at this dude. This post, they got the goods. Where's he getting it? Don't know. You don't know, do you, where I got it? Oh, I have sources. I've developed sources for years. Someone made a book. Got steam. Talk about evidence. Talk about evidence. I'm the first guy that exposed there that they don't even believe in their own shit. They had solar panels in the employee parking lots. I'm the guy that exposed all that. Remember me and Joni Ray, speaking of Huntington, where the thing is, we're there. Remember when we snuck in and exposed their fake union workers on their dinner, packed the house? That was 2/12/2013. I'm fresh out of the bone marrow transplant, right after they killed Aaron Swartz. Bankrupt, the usual criminals. It's the greatest accomplishment in grassroots activist history. Full steam ahead. So there you have it. People ask me about the oil spill. What about the desal plant in Carlsbad? How's that oil taste mixed with that Fukushima? Tastes good. And I want to talk this because yesterday I was talking. I didn't say, not millisieverts, sieverts. 1,100 sieverts the robot picks up for the NRA in Unit 1, just at the top above the core. 1 sievert will kill you. 1. It's 1,100 just right there. That isn't anything close to the core. So you tell me it has no byproduct. So this is a historical document, you know. So get it backed up. Where'd you get it? There's the evidence picture right there. And the 2 generators are here in the Utah dump sites illegally. The 3 branches of government. Kevin Blanch on Remember Rambo, the 5th of November, in front of the White House. I'll testify. I led the state march, the Trumpers did. They didn't open the door and let us in. They had rows of riot gear. They had horses. They had tanks. Without the 4th pillar, we have nothing. So who's the media? Fuck the media. We're the media. I didn't see any media attention on us with 7 million people. Post-ignorance project. That's where this all began. There's it. Where'd you get that? Get it backed up. Mike Garrett gets 5 million. You're looking at the whistleblower. Zzz. One last time. What's the 3 branches of government in the United States? CIA, NSA. Got steam. Got steam. Somebody made a book. Got steam. There it is. Illegally parked in the Energy Solutions dump site. Got steam. Skip over a page. Got steam. They're cheating. We caught them. Stay tuned for the YouTube video. Used to be mightier than the sword. Zuckerberg on the hill. What about David Goldberg and his wife? Trotsky to the head. Survey monkey on Balco. Who's the real whistleblower?